After a remarkable trip on the fjords, we're continuing our journey by car, as we plan to visit the Union Hotel in Øya and Hellesylt. But first we make our way to Gunnar's home in Volda, and after charging the batteries, continue on to catch the ferry and then on to the amazing waterfall and fjord in Hellesylt. I've been here a few times, and I'm always impressed by the scenery here. Classic Norway. The ferry just arriving. As usual, Gunnar has timed it to perfection. About to get the ferry over to Union Hotel in Øya, and hopefully on to Hellesylt. See the waterfall there. As we left, we saw what has to be one of the most unusual beaches in the world. This is the sea. Gunnar mentioned he'd brought the grandchildren here last month. These places take on a totally different character depending on the season. On a day like today, it's beautiful. But you can imagine what it's like covered in snow on a sunny day in January. But today is what matters. The best days are always the days we're here, enjoying it. And as the boat moves, the video camera excels, juxtapositioning earth, sea and sky to do what still cameras cannot do. This is still life that moves, light that dances. And we got permission to shoot on the bridge and had a chat with the captain. I have to say that this was one of those times that I wish would have lasted longer, when one just stands back and enjoys the moment. But all too soon we arrive. From here, just a short drive to Øya. The Anna Margaret, a 23-meter ketch moored on the fjord. The attraction in times past was the ability of large ocean-going ships to sail up the fjord right up to this point. Even though it's about 40 miles to the open sea. So no long and tedious carriage rides. Just walk off the ship and go up the road to the hotel. The fjords are so deep they can accommodate the ships easily. Fjords were formed as glaciers retreated, forming U-shaped valleys, which the sea then filled as the Ice Age retreated. Some fjords are as much as 1,300 meters deep, so the Anna Margareta has no problem here. In fact, if you look carefully, you can see the steep sides of the fjord below, going down into the depths. So on to the beautiful, one might even say historic Union Hotel, nestled in the narrow valley overlooking the fjord, where not only the rich and famous stayed, but royalty too. Rooms are named after Grieg, Conan Doyle, Ibsen, Amundsen, and the kings and queens of Norway and Sweden, and even Kaiser Wilhelm II of Germany. The hotel, even after all these years, still iconic. And yet I happen to know that in a lean time, it was sold to the Lutheran Church, who used it as a youth camp for more than 10 years. Tea in the tea garden on a sunny day. Priceless. A standard twin room, by the way, is $180 a night, including taxes and fees. What a location. We then continued our journey. The ice carved this valley out of solid rock, the power of the glacier all too evident. Nature's beauty and nature's power intertwined. The valley here is beautiful, surrounded on all sides by mountains, and yet a peaceful place. The cowgirls' cabins numerous here. Then on to Hellesylt. I will always remember arriving here for the first time on a ferry from Geiranger that came through the famous Geiranger Fjord. As we came in, I could see the spray rising and asked Gunnar, "What's that?" And he said, "It's a waterfall." I've been here several times since, and it's always spectacular. It's been a favorite destination for years. Being so close to the Union Hotel, the celebrated guests there would often come here,